The new Hitman game is a game in which you kill a lot of people, and that sounds like it might be pretty bad, but it's actually really funny. There's some really wacky shit that goes down, and we're going to see some evidence of that in this video. I'm Playboy gaming editor Mike Rougeau, and I'm sitting here with Playboy contributor Phil Hornshaw.
Hey.
He capped all this footage, and we're going to talk about it. So the premise of this first level of Hitman is that you're in this fashion show in this sort of palace in Paris, and you have two targets to take out. So here we're seeing one way in which the dastardly Phil Hornshaw has accomplished this. He's picked up a fireworks remote, he's donned the disguise of a bodyguard, and we're gonna see what happens.
You basically have to sneak up to the third floor here. So the whole level is, different areas of security. That's why I've got the bodyguard suit on, because otherwise people will shoot me in the face. We're not.
So you triggered the fireworks, and she came out. And
those are our two assassination targets. One's at the top of the room and one's at the bottom. And you can just introduce them to each other.
And take them both out at the same time.
This one is my favorite, though.
I love this one. Okay, so you're dressing up as this male model who you took out and donned his clothes, got made up in his disguise, in his makeup.
And then you get to walk the runway.
Well, yeah, you sent this to me, and this is not at all accomplishing your goal, but you just started firing into the crowd from the runway, which is
I'm pretty sure that was you told me to do
I may have been sitting there and telling you to do that. Okay, so the real method here is you get into this meeting with one of your targets because she thinks you're this male model guy, and it's like part of the story, and then you get her from behind with fiber wire. That one's actually pretty gruesome.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
I like the disguise though.
This one was really involved. This dude, this target guy in white, really likes this one particular drink, and no one can make it, so you have to find the recipe.
Yeah, he's mad. He's mad that all the bartenders are amateurs, so you have to find a note in the basement that has a recipe on it, and you give him the poison, but most of the poison, I know there's deadly poison that you can find, but I've been playing this game a lot, and the only poison I've been able to find has been the emetic poison, which apparently just makes people throw up.
Right.
So then you follow him to the bathroom. You walk right past his bodyguard somehow, who's just oh yeah, that seems about right. And you just drown him in the toilet.
In his own vomit, which is my favorite part.
Oh, right, because he's been puking.
Just been getting sick.
This is another one. Okay, don't tell me, but I cannot find the remote explosive in this level.
Okay, I won't tell you.
Okay.
But it is in the level. You have to find the remote explosive. And then you talk to this one journalist, and she wants to do an interview. You have to set this whole thing up because her camera's broken. And then you hide the bomb in the thing.
Or my favorite is you set up the interview without putting the bomb in there, and then you just shoot the guy through the window.
That was fun.
Okay, so we're back in a training level now, and I included this one because
it's the best.
It's so good. So you're pretending to be this engineer, and you've basically messed with the ejector seat controls, and you get this guy to go in and quote unquote check the safety procedures or whatever.
Right.
Here goes. It's so good.
This is training.
I know. Oh my God, that's my favorite part about this is that these are quote unquote training missions. Mm-hmm. So all these people are supposed to be actors. You legitimately just launch that guy into the sky.
Yeah, right.
Okay, here's another one.
This is not an easy thing to fake. This is another training mission.
Right. And you've messed with the projector. You turned it off. Now he's gonna. I didn't even do this one when I did the training because.
Yeah.
And you just didn't turn it back on. Okay, so we're back to Paris. Okay, so this guy, I've done this one.
Yeah.
That guy who we just took out is the head designer of this fashion line. And because you took him out, your target has to take the stage instead. And you go up to the light rig and mess with it, and it just completely falls on him.
Now, what's hilarious about that one is that at the end it's non-target person killed, and there are 19 of them.
Yeah.
You just murdered everybody in the audience.
I know.
It's awesome.
I discovered that.
This one I kind of failed at, but I still thought it was pretty cool.
Me too. I couldn't figure out how to actually do this cleanly. But basically, this guy is supposed to meet with one of your targets, and so you dress as a bodyguard, you set up the meeting, and then your solution is to just throw a proximity bomb in the middle of them.
They all came over and murdered me.
Yeah, I noticed that this didn't go super well for you. I had the same experience because you can also You can also mess with like the outdoor heaters there and cause a gas leak, and so when they light up a cigarette, it all just explodes. But I found that the guy who's meeting with the target will light up a cigarette while he's waiting for the target to get there, and he'll just blow himself up, and that doesn't help anyone.
Just puts everybody on alert.
Yeah, and then it makes it that much harder. Anyway, those are just a few of the many ways that you can kill people in Hitman. And even as I say it, I'm like, that is so gruesome, but it's so silly and it's so much fun. I'm looking forward to the next episode coming out in April when we will hopefully do another video.
Yeah, I'm down.
This is Playboy Gaming. Thank you for watching.